Good morning, everybody. So, I'm situating a fan to blow on me. I am so hot. Oh, that feels good. You ever do like the whole just? Oh, there we go. Look how muscular I am with my fan blowing in my shirt. This is why you guys sign on to watch, right? Okay. Ooh. We are in Mark chapter 8. And we are going to start in verse 11. So it says, "Then the Pharisees came out and began to dispute with him, seeking from him a sign from heaven, testing him. But he sighed deeply in his spirit and said, 'Why does this generation seek a sign? I say to you, no sign shall be given to this generation.'" Now Matthew 16 will add, "except the sign of the prophet Jonah," right? But for the most part, that's the point he's making, though, is that I'm not going to give a sign to these people who say they want a sign. And oftentimes, there are a lot of people who give their stipulations. Well, I would believe if, I will this if. And it's never really true. They are the soil that is the hardened ground, the wayside. No seeds are going in. You know, Jesus talks about not throwing your pearls before swine, and that's what we're looking at here. And it's worth noting that we as Christians, your time is blood bought. Okay? Your time is blood bought. So that means that as a Christian, you shouldn't be wasting your time. And as silly as it may sound, your time might be better spent watching a movie than sharing the gospel with a hard-hearted unbeliever. And why do I say that? Well, I'm not trying to promote movie watching like it's just, this great use of our time. But you know what? A little R&R and something to just enjoy, whatever you do to enjoy your time. If that refreshes you a bit, that's time better spent than throwing your pearls before swine. And sometimes, I don't know what it is, but I feel like we can get kind of stubborn. And maybe it becomes us wanting just to be right and wanting to win. But sometimes we can engage. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's just me. Find ourselves engaging in debate with people who have no interest in actually receiving what you have to say. You could give the most logically sound and everything arguments possible, but they're just not going to receive it. And maybe you need to dabble a bit, to find out where someone's heart is at. But if it doesn't seem like they're going to receive it no matter what you say, then your time is better spent somewhere else. And I would say this, the exception might be with, beloved family, people that you just don't want to give up on. I get that. God gets that. But if it's a random person we're sharing the gospel with and they're just not receiving it and they want to argue with you, you see, they wanted to seek a sign from Jesus. They were asking him to do something. Oop, I kicked the camera. They were asking him to do something that I don't think they expected to see. He had already done signs. He had already done wonders. That's why everyone was gathering around. So what was wrong with all the signs and wonders he's already done? He's already brought back from the dead the widow of Nain's son, Jairus' daughter, right? He's already healed people with leprosy and blindness and lameness. What sign were they looking for? So perhaps with you, someone is saying, well, give me proof. Give me evidence. And you can give them proof and evidence, but they won't take it if their hearts are hard. I'm often actually excited to have conversations with the Mormons and whatnot. I don't ever see them anymore now that I live out in the country. They don't come this far, I guess. But typically, I will go so far with them until, you kind of get a feel. Is this person maybe going to receive some of the things I'm bringing up and pointing out? Or are they just set in their way? And many are just set in their way. They don't want to have an actual conversation. They just want you to listen to their spiel that they have put together on the Book of Mormon. And so it doesn't matter who the hard-hearted individual is. If they come seeking a sign, seeking proof, seeking evidence, and it doesn't look like they're going to receive it, then don't give it. Don't waste your blood-bought time. Or might I rephrase that? Don't waste God's blood-bought time. He's the one who paid for you. Therefore, He owns you and your time. Don't waste God's time. He bought you for a purpose. So walk out that purpose and don't waste your time with those who don't really seem like they want to receive the truth. There you go. All right. I thought I'd actually get it all the way to the part with the disciples, but thinking just focusing on that hard-hearted issue is maybe a good one for today. So we'll be back next week to finish off Mark chapter 8. God bless you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Go to church. Be good as you can. See you guys around.